But we want to get back to politics now and turn to former Democratic governor of Maryland, Martin O'Malley, who has actually said he may challenge Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton, while all these Republicans were in New Hampshire, she was out in Iowa driving around in a little van out there. Just first, are you going to do this? Are you going to challenge her for the Democratic nomination?
Well, I'm very seriously considering that, and I'll make up my mind by the end of May.
Why?
Because I believe that our country faces big challenges, and I know that leadership's important if we're going to turn these challenges into opportunities. I have 15 years of executive experience as a big city mayor and as a governor, bringing people together to get things done, and I believe that I have the ideas that will help our country move forward to a time when our economy is actually working for all of us again instead of wages declining.
Well, are you going to run against her, or are you going to run against Republicans? I mean, all the Republicans, it's pretty clear they're running against Hillary Clinton. Do you join in that group, or do you have a different story to tell?
Yeah, I think that the best campaigns are not campaigns that are against, but campaigns that are for. In other words, look, our country's doing better than we were 4 years ago. We're creating jobs again. But the vast majority of us are working harder and falling behind. Wages are declining in the United States of America. So I believe what we need to do in order to bring people together is to talk about the ideas, especially if we're going to be the party that actually leads America into the future.
Let me just ask you the same question I asked Marco Rubio. Why would you be a better president than Hillary Clinton?
Because of the experience that I can bring to this job, Bob. 7 years as the mayor of Baltimore, 8 years as the governor of a state. I guided our state through this recession, and I did so with results that actually matter. The highest median income in the country, middle class that is upwardly mobile, greater participation and fuller participation of my citizens in the economic, social, political life of our state, doing difficult things like passing marriage equality, passing the DREAM Act, doing common sense things that allow new American immigrants to fully participate, pay their taxes, play by the rules, and take care of their families. That's the inclusive America that I believe all of us want to move to.
What do you think of the way she launched her campaign? All these Republicans are up there making speeches, kind of doing it the old-fashioned way. She gets in this little van and drives all the way out there. She's given no interviews as far as I can tell. She hasn't had a news conference. Can you get the nomination that way, and how will you do it?
Well, look, I'll let others talk, second guess her strategies and tactics, and she can certainly defend herself. I have a tremendous amount of respect for Secretary Clinton. I believe that the best way to campaign is one-on-one with people. You can't forge a new sort of consensus. You can't forge public opinion by following public opinion, and you have to engage with people in living room after living room, in luncheonettes and lunch counters. I think that's the best type of campaign, is the one-on-one contact, where we actually talk about the better choices we need to make to get earnings to rise again.
Do you think that having more candidates is good for the Democratic Party? I mean, I sit here and look at this. Here's a party that won the last two presidential elections, and yet it comes down to there seems to be this one candidate. Shouldn't there be more people out there? Shouldn't the party have? Why is it nobody but you? And I mean, I don't mean this in a deprecating way toward you, but you seem to be the lone guy who's even thinking about challenging her right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that is. But I think it would be an extreme poverty indeed if there weren't more than one person willing to compete for the presidential nomination of the Democratic Party. Look, this is the way I think it's supposed to work. I believe that if you have the executive experience, the ideas that can serve our nation well, and the ability to govern, you should offer your candidacy and then let the people decide. If we do that, then we can be the party that leads our country into the future. But we won't do it unless we offer ideas for the future and break with things like bad trade deals, the systematic deregulation of Wall Street that many Democrats were complicit in and helped get us into this mess.
Governor, I want to thank you. I hope you'll come back when you tell us what your decision is.
Thanks very, very much.